Okay, let's start with the basic one. The research article and writer agent. So we were actually using Crew AI to create like two agents. I mean, our crew of agents. The goal of this agent was to research and write an article. Let me show you the demo of this. So I had already installed uh, all the dependencies, created a virtual environment, and then installed all the dependencies, and I activated the virtual environment as well. So let me show you how we're gonna create agents to research and write an article. Here I'm importing three classes from Crew AI, like agent, task, and crew. The agent task is to, I mean, the agent class is actually to create agents, and task class is to create a class, and the crew is to create an crew of combining both. So like everyone knows, like agents, LLM is like a brain for agents, and we were using OGPT 3.5 model for that. And how do we define an agent? So we had three main parts in an agent. So we had role. um, So we had three main for an agent. We had role, we had goal, and we had backstory. And if you see here, the first agent here is called planner agent. So the role it was allocated is called content planner, and the goal was to plan engaging and factually accurate context of the topic that we're gonna pass to the agent. And actually, based on the research from the past research papers, if we actually give a backstory for an agent, it's gonna perform better. That's the reason we usually pass in a backstory an agent, and also um, um, and here verbose equal to true means we will be able to see what the agents were thinking and what the agents were working on, and yellow delegations equal to false means that this agent does not I mean delegate work to another agent. So since we are building here the crew of agents, so this planner agent will do its work. It doesn't delegate the work to another agent. And here is the writer agent. The role is it's the same thing, the content writer, and the goal is to write an insightful or and factual, accurate opinion piece about the topic. And here is the editor agent. This agent checks the article that's actually written by this writer, and it'll see and edit the post for the writing style of the organization and also the content style, and it will review it. It is like an QA. Um, so and here right now we were creating tasks for each and every agents. For the three agents, we are creating tasks, and task has like actually three parts. Like one is description, expected output, and agent. I mean like, and we are gonna pass the agent to the task. So there were we were actually describing what this task we were going to do, and we an expected output for all the three. And let's see, if I walk through the code, it's gonna be boring. So let's see about and here the crew class combines the agents and tasks. Let me uh, show you a demo of this. Um, I wanna write an article about artificial intelligence and quantum computing. And let's see. So if you see, the content planner agent starts with the task, prioritize the latest trends, key players, and notify the articles on artificial intelligence, quantum computing, identify the target audience, considering the interests and pain points, develop a detailed content outline, introducing the key text and call to action. Since our article have to reach more than 100K people, it definitely has to include the SEO keywords and relevant data sources as well. So it's gonna cite those articles as well. So the agent executor chain is gonna start, and it's gonna do the research, and let me show you this. And it's gonna give the answer, and it's gonna pass the same article that it wrote to the editor to verify the article once again. So this is like a testing, like a QA for the article, and we can see the result over here. So this is the entire article that has been written about exploring the intersection of artificial intelligence and quantum computing. We can actually explore this. And this is about the basics of like building a multi-crew agents, like the research and article agents. And here, agents usually has like um, six main parts like role playing, focus, tools, cooperation, guardrails, and memory. So here, we are mainly creating role play for of these agents, and we were allocating a role of what it needs to work on. And the second demo we're gonna work on. Let me stop this. Yeah, it's not running though. And this is done. Let's start with automate event planning. Let me close this real quick. Automate event planning. Okay. If you see here, this is an agent that automates the event planning. So here we are building a crew of agents. So the first agent, here we were using SERPR to search in the internet about a topic. So here there were the crew AI supports a very vast variety of tools. The main tools were Scrapper website tool and SERPR dev tool. So the SERPR dev tool uh, searches the internet, and this scrape website tool only scrapes the specific website. So here we were actually creating a venue coordinator agent. So like we had talking about, the agent has three main parts: the role, goal, and the backstory. So here actually we were also passing this agent the tools. So there were two ways um, through which we can actually pass the tools. Like let's say if we pass these tools to this agent, the agent will be able to use this any one of the tools based upon the need. And here this venue coordinator um, coordinates everything about the venue. It identify and book an appropriate venue based on the event requirements. And here the logistic manager manages all the logistics for the event, including catering and the equipment. And it also uses the search and scrape tool. And if you see here, there is something called a marketing communication agent. So it's gonna give us the posters that we're gonna require for the marketing campaign, and or whatever the event that you're gonna come conduct on, and this gonna um, um, give us a result. So let's see. So we were using Pydantic. Here we were using Pydantic object um, to expect an output JSON file that's on this part. So let me create a task. So of course we wanna think this like of a you are creating a human that's gonna uh, allocate a role play and also the task it's gonna work on. So for venue coordinator, we are creating a task, find a venue in the event city that meets the criteria of event topic. And here, this logistics task and marketing task can execute in parallel without need to worry about the venue task, right? So they need not wait for venue task to get completed. So these can be implemented because we were not bothering about the venue location right now. We were only bothering about logistics and marketing. So we were not waiting for this task to complete and then pass this output of this agent to this. So these tasks can be work on independent. That's the reason we were writing, I think, execution equal to true for these two tasks. And if you see here, we were creating a crew. So here we were creating a crew of agents and tasks for event management crew. Oh, I'm actually overriding the thing because I'm rerunning it. But if you here are the event details. Like I was looking for a tech innovation conference, a gathering of tech innovators and industry. I was looking for um, event in San Francisco on this date, and the event I'm looking has like minimum of 500 people of budget of $20,000. And if we see the result over here, if we pass the event details, if you see the results of agents working or agent grow executor chain working, if you see it starts with the venue coordinator. It's gonna start with its own allocated task, find a venue in San Francisco that meets the criteria for innovation conference, and it's gonna use this um, a SERPR dev tool to search in the online for all the venue, and it's gonna um, find the suitable venue for 40,000 people that we're gonna pass on, and it's gonna give us a result. And it actually found the location, but um, and this location will be passed to the logistics manager agent, and this logistics manager agent um, and this marketing communication agent were working on this event and to see if this is the right one. But in the meanwhile, while this is doing it, we had an error here. So it doesn't stop right there. It's gonna continue and it finishes the chain. And if you see the venue details, it's gonna give us the exact address, downtown San Francisco. The booking status is available and the capacity is 1,500, and the name of that uh, uh, or that event name, I mean, the name of that place is like the Hyperia Hotel that you can book into. So it gonna automate the event planning. And also here we were getting the marketing report campaign. We were giving a topic about tech innovation conference, and also given the it also given the um marketing report for that. So let's see. And let's see, and financial analyst agent. So imagine you wanna do a research about an Apple stock, right? Um, that is called so FITPA. I mean, like we were creating an FITPA knowledge level financial agent here. Let me show you the demo of how it's gonna work. What's this? Let me open this real quick. So if you see over here, I just ran this. I mean, like just a few minutes ago. So here we were using the same OpenAI model GPT 3.5 for the brain of the agent. That's called LLM. And here we are using GPT 3.5, and we were using the same SERPR dev tool and scrape website tool. And here we are creating a data analyst agent that's going to monitor and analyze the market in real time to identify trends and predict market movements, because the stocks, you guys know that after the launch of DeepSeek, the OpenAI stock has been dropped. And I know people and family of friends who had lost more than $50,000 of their stock market. So it's gonna do the analysis of the stock market in the real time. And here we were creating a trading strategy agent. So it's gonna develop and test various trading strategies based on insights from the data analyst team. So this is for the practice of you guys creating role, goal, and backstory. And if you see here, it's gonna yellow delegation equal to true. So we're gonna see how this data analyst agent delegates work to different agents. And we're gonna see how these agents talk with each other. That's gonna pass the data with each other. And if you're gonna see here, this is a trading strategy agent, and it's gonna develop and test various trading strategies. This we already had seen this, and here this is another execution agent that's called trading advisor. It's gonna suggest optimal trading execution strategies based on approval strategies. And there is another agent that's called risk advisor. It's gonna do the evaluation of those risks. So it's gonna identify the risk and it's gonna evaluate those risks. And if you and here on the same way, I had created a task for each and every agent. And I had created a crew, that means combining agents on the task that I had allocated. And if I start running the crew, so I had selected Apple stock with an initial capital of 100K, and with the risk tolerance, I was looking the risk to be medium, and I was on the trading strategy of the preference that I had is like day trading. And I was also looking whether, I mean, the current news impact. So after we kick off this all agent crew, we can see that um, this crew manager starts this work, and it's gonna continuously monitor and analyze market data for the Apple stock. It uses statistical modeling and machine learning to identify key trends to predict market moments. And you're gonna see the agent executor chain here. It's gonna delegate the work to its coworker, and this crew manager delegates its work to its coworker, that's called data analyst. And here we're gonna give the task like continuously monitor and analyze market for Apple. And we are also passing the context, and it's gonna use this um, Apple, I mean, like Yahoo Finance website for scraping off all those um, I mean, all the details of those Apple stock. And if you see here, as soon as we were analyzing all the up-to-date details of this Apple stock, all these details will be again passed to the crew manager, and all these details will be passed to the data analyst for rechecking it. And if you see here closely, it's gonna again scrape the website, and it again the crew manager passes the I mean the risk tolerance to the another agent. So, and then it's gonna give us the final analysis report for proposed trading strategies and execution plans for Apple. And let me show you the demo for another agent. So here is another agent that's really most useful for many of you guys. It tailors the job application. It searches um it searches about the job, and it's gonna tailor the resume, and it increases the chance of interviews. And not only that, this agent group gonna help you the interview prep questions as well. And if you see here, we were creating this is a fake resume that I had created. And if you see here, there is a researcher agent that researches the tech job researches. I mean, the role of this is it researches the tech jobs, and it researches about the job in the market. And the profiler agent is the personal profiler for agents, and the resume strategist agent is for creating resumes for the engineers. And the interview preparer agent will create the interview questions for our interview. So, and we had actually created the task for each and every agent. And if you see here, this is the job posting and the personal details about the fake resume that I had created. And if I launch the crew kickoff over here, you can see that tech job researcher um, searches in this link about the job description, and it gonna get the job description, and it's gonna um, it use this resume strategist for engineers for passing on this resume to this agent, and it's gonna work on our resume, and it's gonna create a tailored resume for us, and also it's gonna create an most commonly or commonly asked interview questions as well. And if you yeah, the interviewer preparer will actually create interview questions as well. If you see here, here is the tailored resume. It's gonna tailor about So he's going to mention Ruby, Python, JavaScript, and TypeScript about the job description. So he's going to tailor it so good. And also, it's going to give us the interview preparation materials as well. So it's going to elaborate about the questions like, can you elaborate your experience as a full stack developer and how is it prepared for managing remote and in-office engineering teams? And this is one of my favorite support data insight analysis. Um, Imagine you guys were getting the dataset from your support care or from your from the team of your um, support crew, and you want to analyze those data. And here we were actually in the same way. We're gonna learn since we had only 3 minutes left. I will gonna teach you later part of the course about how to again train the crew for improving the accuracy. And here we were getting the support ticket data set.csv file. And here we were creating a different agents, what is called a suggest generation agent that's gonna suggest how our team can improve. And the report generation agent is gonna generate the reports, and chart generation agent, it executes the code and generates the chart. And actually I created task for each and every agent. If you see here, and actually I train here and tested the crew here. Since we had only 3 minutes left, I'm gonna explain it later, the part of the course. But if you see over here, we're gonna after we gave the kickoff, it's gonna all the agents gonna work with each other, and they're gonna give this support system final report. And also here it's gonna all those all the data set, all the data.csv file, it's gonna from that all these agents gonna work with each other and talk with each other, and they're gonna generate this report. They're gonna create a table like this, and they're gonna suggest actions. So the action we actually had created an action suggestion agent that it'll suggest actions, and we were actually showing the performance of agents as well, and the customer satisfaction trends too. Not only this, we will be also working on how to create like I had showed the demo for yesterday. I will be also showing the demo for data analysis agent. Um, this agent uses the Langchain thought action executor concept in Langchain, and it's gonna um, thinks about the problem statement, takes an action that's called writing the code, and gives the result. Let me see if I can show you the demo for this. If you see here, this is an um, this is an demo for CSV data analysis agent. If you upload employees.csv dataset, and if you ask any question related to that, what's the average salary of employees in this dataset, and it's gonna give us a result that the average salary of employees is 6,182.32. And we usually need to load this dataset into an Jupyter notebook or in Google Colab, and then you actually need to work on um, writing the code. But here we were using the Langchain thought action executor chain. Here it takes an action that's called it's gonna take I mean takes an it's gonna think about the problem statement. I should use the main function to calculate the average salary, and takes an action that's called writing the code df of salary dot mean, and it's gonna execute by itself and give us the result. The actual result is 6,182.32. So we also learn how to build this. We actually had showed the demo for this, and I will also share this demo to you guys in the chat. Feel free to explore this. So these are all, and since we were running out of time, but we will also learn how to create a multi-agent customer support automation, and also customer outreach campaign, a multi-crew customer outreach campaign. So we're gonna learn about more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm gonna add two more agents. Those are called. We're gonna use reinforcement learning to create uh, an agent that actually does the trading part. I mean, it's gonna does the trading as well. Hmm. Let me see if I can find that, but I don't have a demo of that too. Hmm.